Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Meadsy69 and welcome back to the channel. So, of course, there has been a lot of things going on over the last couple of days. So I wanted to have my say and really I did want to make the video. But one thing I didn't want to do, and I know people will start sort of speculating, is how many people are going to sort of jump on the bandwagon about this incident. To try and get the views, but because this is quite close to me, I really wanted to make the video. But what I am going to do, just to sort of squash all that speculation, I'm not going to monetize the video. It's not about, for me, it's not about the views at all. So what are we going to be talking about today? Of course, there is only one thing to talk about, and that is, of course, Droodles Blitz. What's happened, how it's happened, why it's happened, and what is going to happen in the future. So basically, Droodles has been caught. He's been caught sending explicit images to minors. He's been caught, you know, and whatever else is. So I'm not going to go into too much detail, because what I've actually seen evidence-wise over the last couple of days, it is absolutely like gobsmacking. It really is, and it's disgusting. It really is disgusting. And now, of course, some of you that don't know that I have been through this with my daughter, where she got abused for a paedophile. And it ended in a nightmare, you know, and it was a very difficult time. So to see this happening again with someone that we're all close to, you know, me and Droodles have had our ups and downs, but I've always cared about him. I've always been proud of him, you know, and to see his success, I've never been jealous, because, you know, I helped him get there at the end of the day. I've never been jealous. He deserved where he was when it comes to YouTube and World of Tanks Blitz. He puts the effort in, and yeah, he definitely deserved to be where he was. But you know, when you become a YouTuber, when you open up that new YouTube account, and when you especially start getting the high amount of subs, then you have some responsibilities. And of course, not just YouTubers have the responsibilities. Everybody has a responsibility not to talk to minors the way he was. And you know, there's more people that have come forward, and this is what you normally happens when someone comes forward with this allegation. Of course, most of the time it does lead to more people coming forward, and that is exactly what has happened. I've seen the proof. I know there will be people that are pretty much in denial and don't believe it, but honestly, I've seen it. I've seen it for myself, and there are victims in this. However, having said that, I still don't believe that you have that strong word, that paedophile, you know, it's a very strong word. I don't believe that is Droodles. I know we're looking at all this evidence and stuff, but with Droodles, we always say it. He just says the wrong things, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care what he says. And one day, we've always said, one day it's going to get him in trouble. And unfortunately for him, that time is now. So I just think he tries to be funny, and he definitely uses his fame, and that's one thing I've never liked about Droodles. You know, as soon as he got to sort of so high, one of the biggest content creators when it comes to what Blitz, then that fame can get to people. And at one time, I was one of the sort of the top wargaming World of Tanks Blitz YouTubers, but I've never ever let that fame get to me, and I never would. Obviously nowadays it's a bit different, because yeah, my channel's not as big as it once was. But as for Droodles, his channel has been going up and up and up, and so is his ego, and that's the thing. So honestly, you know, I don't know what to believe when it comes to this paedophile. I know I've seen all the evidence, and I know that he's done what he's done, but overall, I really don't think that is him. I just think it's him trying to be funny. I think it's him just trying to, you know, I don't know. Maybe it is all true. One thing for sure, that if you're not guilty, you don't end up deleting all your accounts. So I think he's what Blitz account's gone. I'm not sure, but most of his YouTube channels are gone. His GTA YouTube channel, which was doing well, his Blitz YouTube channel, his Discord server, everything like that has gone. That's not Wargaming removing it. The only thing Wargaming has done is removed him from the CC quests. That's the one, and they put a statement out for that. Other than that, they haven't banned him. He's done this to himself, so he's removed himself. And if you're not guilty of something like this, then you fight for it. You know, you absolutely fight for it. You don't let everybody, these people win if it's not true. And that's exactly what I would be doing. You know, if I got caught, if I got these allegations against me and I know they're not true, would I heck delete everything? Like, I would be there, and I would be there fighting for my name, and you know, the truth. Sadly, that the truth is there. We've all seen it. He's admitted to it. I just think he doesn't know how serious something like this, like the images and the videos that he has sent to these people, are absolutely vile. They really are. And I'm not going to go into details because not everybody needs to know the details. All they really need to know is this is what has happened, and it has happened. And sadly, you know, it's come to Droodles. So what happens now? I mean, it would be, I just want Droodles to understand. I hope he does understand. I'm sure he does. Just how serious this is and how much this can affect these miners' lives. You know, because again, I've been there and I know just how much it affects. And when my daughter, it happened to my daughter. She was 10. She's now 18, and I can still see it. And I can still see the effect that it's made on her. So, you know, this stays with you forever. If this happens to you, you know, this stays, it never goes. It's always been there. You can't turn back time. It's always going to be there. You just got to learn to sort of live with it and deal with it. And some people don't. Unfortunately, some people cannot learn to live with it. They live in denial, and then, you know, they don't come out. And that's really why I wanted to make this video, not to sort of diss Droodle in any way, because I don't want no harm to come to Droodle. I've seen all the threats and stuff at the moment that people are writing on Discord servers. Like, yes, he needs to be punished, but, you know, YouTube is his life. YouTube's his ultimate life, and he's lost that. So he's lost his job, he's lost his life, he's lost his friends. Batman, Batman. You've got Bat Chat Begins, who's recently done a video as well, which I would definitely recommend, because that is really it gets you going. It does get your heart going, and yeah, it's very, very such a very good video, an in-depth video that I would definitely head over and watch that. And some of his other best friends as well, Spacebutt. These are all people that have just said, I want nothing to no more to do with you. I've seen the evidence, and like, it is true, and they've all sort of now neglected him. They're sort of standing away. But, you know, he's put himself in this situation. So part of me wants to feel sorry for him, because again, it's his life. It is his life. But at the end of the day, he's done this to himself. He has done this to himself, and it's a shame, because we're losing a good YouTuber. Again, I know we've had our differences, but he's still a good YouTuber. He makes good videos, but sadly, he's done what he's done, and he has to live with this now. And you know, where does he go from here? What does he do? Does he stick with YouTube and go under a different name and go under different games? I really don't know. But again, that's him. And also, because he's now lost his job, really, with the Blitz, I mean, he's done it to himself. He's got to explain this to his parents. Like, why are you not earning no money? Why are you not doing YouTube no more? Why are you not playing the game? He's got to explain this to his parents now. He lives with his parents. He's got to explain this. And again, it's you try and feel sorry for him, but you just can't. You just can't, because what he did was absolutely vile, and yeah, he deserves what's now happened to him. And that is what happens when you decide to send dirty videos to underage kids. That is exactly what you've got coming to you, and you've got to live with. So the one message that I really wanted to get out, and the main reason I wanted to make this video is, if this has happened to you, if you have been, I'm not just saying Droodles, but anybody in real life, in online, if this has happened to you, don't feel ashamed. Don't feel ashamed that it's happened to you, and speak out, because you don't deserve to live with this. You don't deserve to live with this for the rest of your life while that person's walking free and enjoying life and not really understanding how much pain they've caused. And that's exactly what Droodles did. He didn't realize. And apparently this has been going on for a number of years. Like, I know he's young himself, but this has been going on for a number of years. So don't feel ashamed. Do not feel ashamed if this has happened to you. Speak out. Don't feel that no one's going to believe you, because we of course we're going to believe you. We're not going to sit there or nobody, your family shouldn't ever sit there and not believe you. So speak out. Speak out, because you don't deserve that. You don't deserve to live with this while that person is walking around enjoying life. So that's my ultimate message. I am sorry for anyone that has been that Droodles has obviously messaged in that way. Of course, I can't apologise on his behalf. He needs to do that, and I hope one day he does. I hope one day he does sort of pluck up that courage and just apologise. It's not going to fix everything, of course, but that is one thing that he needs to do. But yeah, that's the ultimate message that I wanted to get out. So of course the community are going absolutely crazy about it now. There are people that are saying it's not true, it's not true. It is true. I've seen it. Of course, we didn't want to believe it. That's why I waited to put my community post out yesterday, because it's part of you like, really, is this just people trying to get at Droodles? But as soon as Bat Chat begins and Spacebutt put their announcement, I knew 100% it wasn't true. And then of course I got speaking to a few of them, and there was actually more to it than I originally thought. So yeah, that is it. So that is it, guys. I'm not going to say I hope you enjoyed the video, because I'm not enjoying making a video like this. I'm not enjoying seeing Droodles crash the way he has. That is what it is, and that is what happens when you decide to do what Droodles did. So again, speak out. I'm always here. If this has happened to you, I'm always here for a chat on my Discord. Just hit me up, and we can chat, and we can go from there. So stay safe and speak up. Bye bye.